Well, good evening, everyone. My name is James, and I just want to go ahead and start this call off. I am the Director of Sales for Q Sciences, and what an exciting time to be a part of Q Sciences and to be able to learn from the doctors about our different products. And tonight, wow, what a product we have tonight, and that we'll be hearing from Dr. Stephen Kimberley as he talks about the brand new Q Omegas that has just come out, and it's now you're able to order those through your back office, and we're just excited to be able to learn from our own. We call him Dr. K. He is just full of information, and he, let me just share, guys, who we're going to be getting information from tonight, because this is an expert in the field. This is somebody that doctors go to, that people go to find out information when it comes to medical issues, when it comes to nutritional issues, when it comes to how do you take care of different things. This is just a doctor with such a great knowledge that even doctors go to Dr. Kimberley to find out. And so, Dr. Kimberley has been wonderful to work with. He is our Chief Science Officer. He oversees all of our medical advisory board, and it has just been wonderful. Now, a lot of people have probably don't know this, but have probably used his information because, how many of us go to the largest medical information website that's online, which is, we all know it from WebMD, and we go there to get information, and Dr. Kimberley has served on that website, has been a part of that website for the last, I believe, 13 years. So we are just totally excited to have Dr. Kimberley and his knowledge with us. He's also he's developed and has worked with over 50 diagnostics and health management tools, and has shared his extensive knowledge with Q Science. And so we are glad to have somebody of that caliber to be with us tonight, and not only to be with us to share his information about the importance of Q Omega, but also to be able to evaluate and to be able to utilize and see what's happening in the marketplace, seeing what is happening with nutrition, and seeing what's happening in the medical field, and be able to make sure that Q Sciences always has the leading products. And so, Dr. Kimberley, I know you're with us tonight, and we appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule and to share with us tonight the importance of this new product that you've been working on. And I hope you're going to share with us not only how valuable this product is, but also what makes this product unique, what makes it pop. So, Dr. Kimberley, are you with us tonight?
Yes, I am, James. Thank you for that introduction. And you know what? There's no place I'd rather be in the universe than right here, right now, talking to you all and giving you an introduction to what is an amazing supplement. And I'm going to go over, why take omega supplements, what makes Q Sciences Omega Supplement the absolute best on the market, and some tips about how to take it, and in addition, a little demonstration as to the tremendous value that this supplement is. I'm just really pleased that since we started Q Sciences, almost 2 years ago, since we started working on things, I've been saying we've got to have an omega product. We've got to have an omega product, and finally we've got it. And I'm just so pleased to be able to present this to you. First of all, what are omega-3 fatty acids? These are some of the most crucial nutritional elements for the human body. And I'm going to share with you some clinical studies that are hot off the press and show you that medical doctors are sitting up and taking notice. I mean, they are amazed. These are studies that come from the WebMD doctor's website, Medscape, and they just show you that doctors are going, wow, these essential fatty acids do so much in the human body. omega-3 fatty acids cut inflammation in the body, and we know that inflammation is the enemy of our cells. And that's one of their main features, but there's so many amazing things that these micronutrients perform in the body. And you know, some of the things that we know about, first of all, that everybody knows about are omega-3 fatty acids, lower cholesterol, lower triglycerides, and they reduce the risk for many chronic diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and dementia. And just give you an example. A study just came out on 1,000. Some of you are familiar with the WHI Women's Health Initiative study, which is the largest clinical study in the country on women's health. They studied 1,000 postmenopausal women, and they gave one group omega-3 supplements, and the other group did not get omega-3 supplements. And they tested their levels, and they did MRI scans of their brains. And they found that those ladies who were taking omega-3 supplements had maintained their brain volume and increased the volume of their brains and of the hippocampus, which is a crucial portion of the brain that has to do with emotions, etc. And this is stunning, really. And the researchers decided that what's going on is that the omega-3 fatty acids are preventing cell death in the brain. And, after menopause, cells start dying off, and these omega-3 fatty acids actually protect those cells. And through improving the cell membrane and the metabolism within the cells. And this is, amazing. They did another study on women with postpartum depression, and they found that those who took omega-3 fatty acids had a much lower incidence of postpartum depression, and that's huge. That's huge. And of course, taking Q-Omega works really well with Q96, which is also wonderful for postpartum depression. And this supplement can be taken by pregnant women with no concerns about any mercury content, because studies have also shown that the omega-3 fatty acids actually remove any toxicity that might be associated with any trace levels of mercury that come in fish oils. So that is not a concern. Now, heart disease, huge, number one killer, right? Another large-scale study just came out last year, showed that individuals who took regular omega-3 fatty acids in even less of a dose than you get in Q-Omega had from 35 to 45% less heart disease, fewer heart attacks than those who did not. And that's just, in addition, these omega-3 fatty acids are great for relieving anxiety and for improving overall brain function and emotional function. Another study in 2012 on kids with ADHD found that those who had a diet high in omega-3 fatty acids and were taking a supplement had much improved behavior, much improved school performance, etc. So now a diet that's high in omega-3s is a great start, but clearly we all need to be taking additional omegas because the beneficial effects expand to so many aspects of cell chemistry throughout the body. And most omega supplements that you find out there are okay, but they're nothing like what we have because they're basically fish oil. They're not well metabolized, and the fat globules are kind of large, and they're just not absorbed and utilized as easily as our formula. And I'll tell you why. Q Science's omega formula is different from any other, and this unique advanced formula contains cofactors and phospholipid enhancers that really improve absorption, and utilization at the cellular level. What we've done here is include a full complement of balanced salmon and cold water fish and flaxseed omega-3 fatty acids. Why do we do that? Well, the components from flaxseed omega-3 fatty acids are metabolized differently. They're metabolized through the liver and put into a more active form, so that you kind of get a time release with the flaxseed. And in addition, it just kind of balances the whole formula in a great way, and it does not stop there. Let me tell you. To call this Q omega is kind of to hide your light under a bushel, because it's actually 3 or 4 different formulas put together, different supplements put together. What we've done here is not only have the omega-3 fatty acids, but we've added DMAE, which is dimethylaminoethanol. And this is a substance that's normally found in small amounts in our brains. But when you take supplemental DMAE, it converts into the vital neurotransmitter acetylcholine. And that's even enhanced because omega-3s actually improve neurotransmitter uptake, which is one of the reasons they're so good for depression and anxiety. Now, DMAE alone has been demonstrated to elevate mood, increase intelligence, improve memory and learning. It helps prevent aging of the cells in the nerves, brain, and the skin. Now, you're all familiar with liver spots, those little spots that you might get on the back of your hands as you age. That's formed from lipofuscin, which is a metabolic byproduct that is not good. And if you've got spots in the back of your hand, you've got those spots in your brain. And regular use of DMAE will not only stop the production of lipofuscin, it will actually remove lipofuscin from your brain and even from your skin. So those spots will fade when you take this formula regularly. In addition, we've added acetylcholine. Now, choline is a vital component of acetylcholine naturally, and it's also very important in the biosynthesis of phospholipids in nerve membrane. Now, acetylcholine is a rare type of choline that is supercharged. It increases brain metabolism, and it protects the nerves in the brain from low oxygen and free radical damage. A research study done at the University of Utah in 2011 showed that healthy women between the ages of 40 and 60 years were randomly assigned to receive low-dose acetylcholine, even lower than the dose that we have in Q-omega, had improved attention scores that were sustained even when they stopped taking acetylcholine. And when they continued to take it, their attention scores improved and IQ scores. Now, we added lipase, which is a fat-digesting enzyme that helps break down the omega-3s and other fats. Now, when I first met James, he said, boy, is our omega formula going to have something that helps reduce the kind of fishy aftertaste that is probably the only side effect that anybody notices from omegas. And I said, yes, we added lipase, which should really help eliminate this for the small percentage of people who have an issue with the little fishy burp aftertaste. And in addition, the lipase breaks it down so that the omega-3s can be better absorbed. Now, lecithin is a combination of actually choline and inositol. And we added not only lecithin, but actually some additional inositol. And what these micronutrients do is that they help emulsify or break up the omega fatty acids for easy absorption. And they help, all of these help put a charge on the omega-3s that enables them to be absorbed and incorporated in the cell membranes. And this is where you get the real benefit. Now, the beauty of this is that if you just took all these components separately, first of all, it would cost you, and I've got a bottle of DMAE, a bottle of acetylcholine, an omega-3 supplement, and a bottle of lecithin here, and I added up the cost of all of these, and it comes out, for the same amount, it comes out to about $45 a month, and we're coming in at $30 a month. And in addition, having all of these in one capsule really boosts the effects synergistically, because what goes on is the omega-3s are mixing with all these other components and creating almost kind of like a chelation effect that we have with Q96. And that just enhances the overall benefits. Now, I'm just going to go through some of the other benefits that you can expect from this. First of all, very definitely will improve focus, mental focus, concentration, memory, help prevent dementia, Alzheimer's, and the study with the postmenopausal women is just classic. I mean, that is really a stunning statistic that brain volume was increased in 6 months of taking the supplements. Now, it really helps improve mood, and it is a specific for both depression and anxiety. And in this today's stressful environment, anything that we can have that lowers stress, lowers anxiety, is a huge plus. Omega-3s act as a blood thinner. Now, I did not add any vitamin K to this formula, which I could have done, because vitamin K is good to have, in your body when you're taking omega-3s. But I didn't want to do that because then anyone taking blood thinners could not take it. So by not adding it, this is a formula that anyone can take, anyone who can swallow the capsule, which is just about everybody. And so that being said, make sure you eat your cabbage, your cruciferous vegetables, your broccoli, Brussels sprouts, those kind of things, because those will keep your vitamin K levels up where they need to be, and that just helps the whole metabolism of the omega-3s. In addition, omega supplements help nourish your skin and your hair, give you that nice, healthy glow, reduces problems with, sunburn, improves wound healing, all those things that in the interaction between your body and the environment. It lowers the effects of free radicals, pollution, enhances organ metabolism, especially in the liver. And omega-3s are a great high-quality fuel for energy production as well. When they're burned, they produce high-quality calories. Now, these can be taken anytime. I'm going to call up tomorrow and order 2 bottles a month because I'm actually going to take 2 a day. Now, generally 1 a day is all you need. I mean, that's a good dosage, but I just love this stuff so much. I'm going to take 2 a day. And they can be taken at any time, again, by anyone. Now, I would suggest that taking it in the evening is a preferred method because omega-3s help promote restful sleep, they relieve anxiety, and they work through the night to enhance cell and organ function. By taking them in the evening, and you can take them right before bed, it will be absorbed gradually as we sleep. We know we're lying down, and so we ensure complete absorption. And in addition, there'll be a spike of omega-3 levels that will help, kind of relieve stress in the morning when cortisol levels are high, and then there'll be a gradual lowering of the level through the day, but you'll have a good omega-3 level that'll be maintained throughout the day. Now, I bet you've got some questions, James, but that I could go on and on about this, but it's really exciting, and every time I turn around, there's another amazing study on this great micronutrient. And the Q Sciences Q Omega, it really helps you pop. It protects, optimizes, and purifies the body, and I just cannot tell you how happy I am to be able to offer this to everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kimberley, for sharing with us tonight. I do have a couple questions for you. I'm just sort of asking questions that I know that most people are sitting there asking. So if I have not been taking an omega on a regular basis, is there a ramp-up time? Should I be taking 2 a day for the next month and then go to a maintenance mode of maybe 1 a day? What is your feelings when it comes to starting out with the Q Omegas?
Generally 1 a day is going to be fine for most people.
Okay. And in fact, while we're just talking about that, let me share something about this product, and then I want to follow it up with another question. So hold tight for just one moment, Dr. K. For those of you that are out here it's a brand new product, we're just hearing about this tonight, you are able to go to your back office and place the orders tonight to go ahead and get your bottle of Q Omegas. It's a 30-day supply. 30 count, so it's just 1 a day, as Dr. Kimberley has been talking about, and it's $29.95, and it brings with it a 20 PV. So a month supply, $29.95, 20 PV. Now, let me share some exciting news on top of that. We are holding a promotion to the release of this product. We like to get the product out to people. If you're a couple and you want 2 bottles, or if you're a family, you want more than that. But we are going to be running a promotion from now until Wednesday night. So for 1 week, we are going to be holding a promotion, and you can get one bottle, and you get the second bottle half price. So let me share with you what that's going to be. The order number, the SKU for this promotion is Q3010, and it is going to be for $44.95, carries a PV of $30, and that is for 2 bottles. So for $45, you're getting 2 bottles, a 2-month supply, or for a couple, that's one for each of you. But it is going to be phenomenal. That's great. We want to hear the success stories that's happening. And again, so for 1 week only, you buy 1 bottle of the Q Omegas and get the second one half off, and that makes it $44.95 for the 2 bottles with a PV of 30. So go ahead and place your orders, or if you'd like, go ahead and call into IBO Success tomorrow to get that promotion. And again, that's good until the Wednesday night of next week. So I want to give you that information while we have it here tonight. So go ahead and start placing those orders and start taking the Omegas. I know I've been excited, and I'm actually looking at a bottle right now, so I'm excited. We have them here to ship out, and I'm looking forward to start taking mine. So, Dr. Kimberley, I have one other question I have. You sort of mentioned just a little bit about the Omegas maybe at night. If we're taking all of the products, as far as if I'm taking the Q96 and I'm taking either the Q96 or the Q Essentials, and personally I actually take the Q Essentials because the value that the Q Essentials brings, and by the way, I love the new caffeine-free Q Essentials. It's wonderful. But if I'm taking Q Essentials and I'm taking the Q Aminos, the amino acids, and I'm going to be taking the Omega, is there any particular order, any difference in taking that as we introduce the Q Omega into that lineup?
No. It can be taken with any of our products, any of them. Really, and really without regards to meals. I like to take it, if you're going to take it, rather than take it with a meal, if you say, gee, I don't want to get any fishy taste in my mouth, which I really don't think you'll have with this, then I would suggest you take it a little bit before a meal, just so you make sure that you get that in there and it doesn't get lost with the food. So do separate it a little bit from your meals, and you're going to love it. That's a great value. And remember, IBOs, this is more than just an Omega product. The DMAE and citicoline are standalone micronutrients that have tremendous value. So this is really 3 or 4 products in one.
And that is wonderful. In fact, you know what? I'm excited to try it, not only because, as you know, Dr. Kimberley, you mentioned it, I'm one of those people that has a very hard time with the breaking down the fatty acids. And I cannot wait to try this to see how it impacts me. And I know that before, with other brands, I was having to take 2 or 3 or 4 just to get the Omegas that was necessary. And I'm so excited that all I need to do with our new one is take 1. 1 a day is all I need, and boy, I'm excited to have that. So thank you for formulating this product. We appreciate all the effort and the research and the studies that you did that went into this product to make sure that once again, Q Sciences has the best products on the market, period. Bar none, no question, we have the best. And so thank you again for so much research into every one of our formulations and to do it for quality. I just love the fact that when you look at products, you want to make sure that we have the right ingredients, the right amount, so that they're synergistic, so that they pop, that they provide, purity, optimization, and continually to give us that total all the way around and purify the body. And so we're just excited that you went through the research to make sure that all of us here at Q Sciences have the very